Hello everyone, happy Monday if you're catching this on Monday. If not, whatever day that you are catching this on, these messages are timeless, and so whatever day, happy day to you. If you guys can feel this energy today, it is quite lovely. There has been a shift in the Twin Flame Collective on more of a heart chakra basis, a lot of heart chakra opening, so you'll feel some love energies coming through, but that can also open up for some challenging emotions as well, so just be aware of that. So let's find out what is going on with the Divine Masculine in the collective today. What is a message we can start with for the Divine Masculine? What is going on with him? Door to value. I just heard enriched in love. I feel this Divine Masculine feeling such pure bliss, to be honest, in this newfound self-love. Really showing that his value, he's seeing that internally now. And as we know, of course, once we feel this internally, we can let this come out and express this in the real world, in the physical world. So what else is this Divine Masculine going through right now? I just heard I'm changing. So and I'm getting the feeling that for some Divine Masculines, there are some remnants of wondering if there is internal value there, so really struggling with that self-love, but he is coming into this and finding that his value is internal. What else is going on with this Divine Masculine? Okay, so a few cards came out. So we have Angel of Balance and Blossoming Abundance. So with the Angel of Balance and Blossoming Abundance coming out one after the other, this is really telling me that and I'm hearing for this Divine Masculine, specifically, he's learning how to balance his feminine energy in him. So he's not so masculinized. He's not in that, and masculine meaning that energy of action. The feminine energy being more restful, more allowing things to flow to her, more creative space. And so this Angel of Balance, he's balancing this internal, and I just wanted to say internal mobility. So allowing the feminine and the masculine to run through him freely and allowing those energies to flow and be in the feminine when he needs to and be in the masculine when he needs to. And this is opening up for blossoming abundance. This is opening up for what his manifestations, what he wants to bring into this world to actually come into picture, whereas prior he was blocking it. And specifically, I'm hearing around this connection, this balance that when he was not in his balance, he was actually blocking this connection from coming to fruition, which of course is the case. We have to come into inner union, that inner sanction within our own feminine and masculine, for us to actually have this communication and this connection happen in the physical. And I was going to say communication because I do believe that for this Divine Masculine, this balance and realizing that what he wants to come into his life, this connection, what he wants from this connection to come into his physical 3D is going to open up communication. So for you, Divine Feminine, if this is relating to you, if this is resonating with you, you may be hearing from your Divine Masculine. This could be in the dream state, this could be in the energetic state, this could be in the physical 3D. So take it for how it resonates with you and what you know to be true to your connection right now and where you guys are both at. But I do see, and I wanted to say communication, because I do feel like this Divine Masculine wants to communicate, and this is leading to communication opening up. What else is going on with this Divine Masculine in the physical 3D? What else is going on with this Divine Masculine in the physical 3D? I just heard opening up. So yes, and the door to romance just found out fell out. I was going to say found out again. I think, okay, so with that, with me saying opening up right before the door to romance coming out, is really showing me that he is opening up to this new romance. He's opening up to your connection with you, Divine Feminine. He wants to open up to this. This is his goal right now. This is his vision right now. This is his focus right now. Whereas in the past, it has more so been on other karmic partnerships, the matrix, the material world. This is his vision. This is his focus. This is what he's holding on to. And I stumbled over my words saying found out, because it's like this new discovery within him. He's finding this new discovery within him that's showing him that this love, this door to romance with you. And I was just looking at the heart with the key in it, and I was going to say, I'm unlocking my heart to you. Divine Feminine, please know that my heart is opening to you. You are the one inside of my heart. You are who I feel inside of my heart. And again, remember to take this for where you're at in your twin flame journey, because we're all at different stages. So if you have never met your twin flame in the real physical world, then what this means, him saying, you are in my heart, it is you, I'm opening up my heart to you, meaning that on a spirit level, he knows there's someone for him. He may not know who you are, but he knows that there's someone for him. He knows that it's you in his heart. So anyone else that he interacts with, any karmic partnerships that he interacts with, is going to feel off balance. It's not going to feel right to him. And if you are in communication, or you have been in communication, maybe you're in separation with your twin flame right now, he is rediscovering and realizing and surrendering to the notion that you are the one in his heart. How lovely. So the card that fell out after that is the Magician in the Mirror. And you can see here he is balancing the blue flame and the orange flame in this energy oracle deck. This is one of this one and the Yin Yang are two very significant twin flame cards for this deck. And so absolutely, we have the door to romance and we have the Magician in the Mirror, really showing us and telling us that he's unlocking his heart to this twin flame connection. He's ready for it. He's balancing. Again, he's balancing for this connection to come to fruition. And at the top of the Magician in the Mirror, you can see how there's the infinity symbol, really showcasing to me that he is stepping into his knowing of infinity, of eternity, and that he has done this with you. What else is this Divine Masculine going through? How is he feeling about this connection with his Divine Feminine? How is he feeling about this connection with his Divine Feminine? I just heard, I know it's you. So again, you guys, this energy, you may be picking up on it today, but the Divine Masculines, they are loving. They're in a very loving, open heart chakra way right now. And he knows it's you. He's feeling very much in love with you. And again, take this for different ways for where you're at in your path. If you're in separation, he's rediscovering that love that he knows he has for you deep down. If you guys have never met in the physical reality, he knows that you are out there and he is in love with your spirit, because your spirits are always connected. He can always feel you. He's in love with your spirit. He's loving and rejoicing in that spirit. How does this masculine feel about the Divine Feminine right now? What is going on? What is he perceiving this connection? How is he feeling about this connection? And the words no longer and secret came out to me, meaning that I get the feeling this Divine Masculine, I no longer want you to be a secret, Divine Feminine. I don't want you to be my secret. I want to show you to the world. And the World card fell out. Yes, I want to show you to the world. I want to scream it at the top of my lungs. I want you to be my world. You are my world. He's in a very romantic state right now. What else is this Divine Masculine going through in the physical 3D? What else is this Divine Masculine going through? So envy came out. And I just heard, I'm handling my business. So you see how it kind of fell out in not a complete upright state. And I didn't pick it up right away. And so I feel like it's significant in the way that this is laying out. So I feel like this envy card. So, and I was just going to say this neurotic, the word neurotic came to me. So that may be for one or two people with your Divine Masculine. Maybe he's been in some neurotic energy. But really what I'm feeling from this is any envious energy. So any envious of other people and other relationships, or feeling like the material world and richness and goods and money and the keeping up with the Joneses mentality. He's letting you know, I'm handling my business. And a man holding a coin came out, which absolutely, so he's mastering this level of, I just heard intuitive knowing around money. So the material world has definitely been somewhat holding back the divine masculines, but he's wanting you to know, I'm balancing this. I'm getting my business straightened out. And I know that with that, maturity is allowing me to even open up more and having more abundance come up. I put it next to the blossoming abundance, and I feel like I did that on purpose now, because it's allowing this blossoming abundance to come through now that he's mastered his mentality around money. He's restructured it, and he knows that he can't come from the ego basis with that. The thinking woman came out. I'm going to read from the guidebook on this one to get more, maybe a channeled message, because I'm not hearing exactly what that might be referencing. And I just heard you. So in the sense of him talking to the divine masculine, so this is representing you. So upright, this card shows a woman holding a book, standing before a staircase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. This could also be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or it could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. So what really stood out to me is the new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. And that goes with what I heard the divine masculine saying, which was the you. So this is you, divine feminine. This is you. This new love interest. He has you on his mind. What else is going on with this divine masculine? This is such a good reading. It's so different from the ones from recently, which has been a little bit heavier. This one feels so light energy, so love energy. So he's definitely in that state, you guys. So feel that, love that divine feminine. But don't let it get to you if something doesn't come up right away. Just understand that even with him being in one moment of this energy means that he is showcasing his ability to come into this with you, come into his power with you. And the sixth chakra came out. Again, it came out kind of sideways. I'm going to leave it there because I really do get this sense that it's coming into balance. It's not fully balanced for this divine masculine yet, but it is coming into balance. Seeing insight, seeing clarity, seeing the bigger picture. What is this divine masculine going through that's bringing this sixth chakra into balance? What is this divine masculine going through? And I just heard teaching you. So I believe it's his higher self, and it's your higher self, divine feminine, and you just as a whole, you standing your ground, you're being the divine feminine that you are. You're teaching him to have this insight, to have this clarity, to listen to his intuition, to listen to his insights. And the garden and the gate came out sideways again. So a lot is coming into balance with this divine masculine. So again, divine feminine, be easy on him if you're not seeing this directly right now. It's all coming into balance with him, and him being in, I just got this overwhelming feeling in my heart of like, please bear with me. Like, please bear with me, divine feminine. So the garden and the gate being off center a little bit. So the garden and the gate is showcasing where when it's upright, it's really showing you that you're seeing all these material possessions. You're seeing the beauty, you're seeing financial abundance come into your life, but yet you're still kind of locked out of it. And so you maybe need to be picking up on more of a spiritual perspective, more of that knowing. So again, this connection with the material world is coming into balance with him, which is allowing his sixth chakra to open up and come into balance. He's stepping into more of a spiritual perspective, a spiritual connection with this world, which is ultimately alluding to the sixth chakra coming open. What is this divine feminine going through on her side? What do we need to know for the divine feminine? What is she going through? I'm really being called to ask a question around the divine feminine. What is the divine feminine feeling right now? I just heard alluding to knowing. So I'm feeling like you, divine feminine, this may be for only a couple of people. Let me know if this resonates, but for you, divine feminine, the alluding to knowing is that in your heart, you know where your divine masculine's at. In your heart, you feel him, you know that he's opening up to you, and that you feel excited. You might be feeling excited, rejoicing. Strategy. I just heard relinquish the strategy. So you focusing, divine feminine, don't focus too much on how this is going to play out again. Let the divine masculine go through his process. He wants to communicate. We picked up on that earlier in the reading. He wants to communicate with you. Let him hold on to that. Let him resolve all of this. Let go of that need for strategy. Let go of the fear around there not being a strategy is what I'm hearing. So this divine feminine, you may be scared thinking, well, I don't know if there's a strategy to get us together. Your souls didn't leave it up to chance. Trust that. You came into this world knowing, your souls knowing that you will collide. So let go of that ego-based mentality. Let go of the ego's need for strategy and understand that there is one at a deeper conscious level. There is one on a spiritual level. And so your ego, your 3D person does not need to worry about that. What do we want this divine feminine, this divine masculine to know for a unity perspective? What do we want this divine masculine, divine feminine to know for unity perspective? I just heard archway in my head, and that really gave me the sense of we're coming to each other through this archway. Like there's this the image I had in my head is there's this archway in the center. You divine feminine, you're over here. The divine masculine's over here. You guys are approaching this unity, this love archway. We have a few cards that came out. So we have, don't let your past hold you back. Expect powerful change. Work through your fears, and your commitment is being tested. So divine feminine and divine masculine, this is a unity perspective. So again, you guys are one spirit and whole. So both of you, divine feminine and divine masculine, you divine feminine, don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past challenges, your past perspectives of this relationship stop you from union. Again, letting go of this fear of there not being a strategy for you two to come into physical union. Let that go. Do not let it hold you back. Work through your fears around that. Work through your fears around opening your heart back up to this divine masculine. Do so, surrender to it, and trust the divine. From there, expect powerful change. Absolutely, there's a lot of change coming through. We are coming up on a new moon, so we have 2 new moons here with these cards that fell out. So new moon in eclipse, new moon in Scorpio. Expect powerful change. Work through your fears. The South Node, don't let your past hold you back. And then we have the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. Absolutely, your commitment to your divine masculine is being tested. Your commitment to this journey is being tested. Divine masculines, you're being tested on your commitment to the divine feminine on a deeper spiritual knowing. Your commitment, you guys, so commitment is strong here. Union perspective. Don't let your ego hold you back from what you have perceived this divine masculine to be doing, to where you aren't committed, to where you can't surrender, to where you can't open up your heart. Let go of all of that and allow this to come into fruition. So we'll go to the healing cards deck. Let's pick up on some cards for both of you. What do the divine masculine and the divine feminine need to know in a healing perspective for this union to come into place? So we have the Hydrate card that came out, which of course seems simple, but I will read through the guidebook. I just saw that it's the number 33, so you guys may have seen the numbers 333 recently, or the number 33, or it could be someone's age in this. So it says water is essential for your health. So that's actually pretty simple to what it is. So we're looking at hydration, which can do a lot for your body. It is magical, so don't forget to drink the water. But let's pull another healing card. What else is a union healing perspective here for this divine masculine and feminine? Respect. So respect came out. I love that this card came out because I feel like this is definitely in line with what we were talking about, you guys. So, and I just went to the guidebook and I saw right away, do you love yourself unconditionally? So having respect for yourself internally is going to ultimately allow you to have respect for your divine masculine. Respect yourself, respect the divine masculine, respect yourself, respect the divine feminine. No matter what is going on an ego perspective, each of you holds a crown. You can see this card so beautiful. You see the crown she's wearing. Each of you is wearing a crown. Each of you is holding a crown. You guys on a spiritual level are divine. Remember this divine. Remember the spirit in this individual. And I just heard I'm coming home. So I just wanted to let you guys know I did channel that message from the divine masculine. And then we also have release. So releasing anything that no longer resonates, releasing anything that no longer serves you, releasing anything that's holding you back from this connection. And I feel like this is a very strongly focus on the divine masculine in the sense of letting go of ego, letting go of anything that's been holding them back, karmic partnerships, karmic relationships. But for you, divine feminine, it's letting go of past hurts around this divine masculine, letting that go, gaining that perspective, gaining that respect back. Thank you guys so much for joining me in the video today. If it resonates, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And of course, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel and join this beautiful community that I am creating here on YouTube. I greatly appreciate you guys for checking this out and joining with me on this journey today. And I will see you on the next one.